Hello and welcome to Jabberjaw. I'm your host, Jessica Dawson Collier, and with me, as always, is Tyson Wheeler Dynus and Matthew David Smith. Guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's good to be back.
Thank you. Yes, it is good to be back.
People have been like, "Where's the fucking podcast?" And I'm like, I don't know. Hold on.
I
Just hold
know
on.
people are starting to get angry, so apologies, everyone. Simmer down.
It's just a lot of weirdness, and we're wedging this in right now.
We are.
Literally, yeah.
So, but yeah, it's gonna be a great podcast. So everybody, chill the.
Yeah. I know that I've never personally spent more time preparing for an episode.
Same.
Yeah. But I'm glad that we're going to talk about us. That's usually what we focus on.
That is true.
Pretty much every episode, I feel like. But yes,
podcast about us, not you. Us.
Yeah.
us hanging out in real life and not just on the internet.
Also, like again, using my phone because my computer's too old for this this magical software we use. So I don't know. Like sometimes you're gonna see a real like. Sometimes I might look like this. Sometimes I'll look like this.
Someday we're in a professional studio looking back on all of this. We'll just laugh and
That's true.
Enjoy these little moments.
Our humble beginnings.
Yes.
Our humble 150 episodes beginnings or so. Yeah.
160, sir. This is our 160th episode.
Wow.
So congrats to us.
I'm gonna do something big for 200. That's a big one. I have to do that for like Mexico or something. Or I don't know. Maybe
we'd have to be in separate places in Mexico.
That'd be podcast. We would. Yeah.
Each pick a different resort.
Kind of production we're running here.
Virtually meet up.
Yeah.
That's okay.
So So if you remember in the last episode, which if you don't, I totally understand, right?
I get it.
We did meet up in Indianapolis 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
I think it
was like 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
This weekend, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was great. We saw Matt's place and his cabin in the woods. Have you named it yet, by the way? Have you figured out?
We've not named it yet. We've tossed around a few ideas, but we've not landed on something. So we will do that before. I don't know. We've got some time, but
that's true.
It's in flux.
There's some time.
In flux. So, but yeah, no, it was good. We hung out Friday night, I guess that Friday, and made a fire. Because gotta make a fire.
That was Saturday night.
That was Saturday night. Yeah.
And then we went to the show on Friday. So we flipped it. We were originally going to do cabin on Friday, then we flipped it because the weather sucked. So we went to They Might Be Giants on Friday. It was a good show. And then we went out to Brown County and hung out at the cabin for a day. And it was a quick trip, but it was good. We had Mexican food. Just a couple times.
Great Mexican food. And a bonfire, yeah.
And Dawson ordered some late night Domino's, or no, Papa Murphy's. Afraid I ate off that shit for like 3 days.
Friday night.
Oh man, you don't know like how happy I was like when I encountered like this like the 3/4 tin of cinnamon roll. I was like, God damn it! Like this shit never. You just don't have can't describe like the thrill of like food like materializing in your fridge that you didn't plan or order. That's a genuine surprise.
I
know.
You're
hungry.
Welcome, and I'm sorry. I got a little tipsy on Friday.
No.
I'm gonna bless us all with some Papa John's. So
that was wonderful. It was like the best Papa John's I'd had in years. It was really good.
Oh my God, same. Right?
It was really good.
It's delicious. Yeah,
it was really good. So good for you. You knew. I don't know how you knew, but I strike out every time.
It's just an inkling. Yeah. And I think I Irish goodbye to you guys and passed out.
You did. I'm pretty sure you said good night.
I think you said
good night. Okay.
Later. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But
yeah.
I think there was getting down there, I got there 15 minutes after the show started because I had a blowout on the way home.
Yes.
On the way there. My car had a blowout on the interstate just past I'm going to say Missouri state line into Illinois, and that was super fun. And then, and I haven't told you guys this yet, but well, you know what? Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you now. So on the way home, I had another adventure. I've been saving for the podcast.
God. Mm-hmm. He hasn't told us.
You alluded to this.
True story. Yeah.
Yes.
So what happened was a huge storm. If you live in Kansas City or Western Kansas, Saturday, Sunday of that weekend, a huge storm just blew through Kansas, and I drove through it on the way home. So I hit 2 tornado warnings, not watches, and 4
shit.
thunderstorm warnings, not watches. And so it was like driving, like it was just crazy. There's water and just, anyway, but I had to pee, and so I stopped around Granite City somewhere, and I knew that they had a tornado warning, but I needed gas, and I pulled up to get gas, and this guy runs up to me and he goes, "You can't pump gas. There's a tornado on the ground in the county." And
Oh
I
my
go,
God.
and I go, "Okay." He's like, "So you can just get in your car, go, but if you go inside, we're not going to let you out." And I'm like, "Well, I hadn't had lunch yet. I had to pee. I needed gas." I was like, whatever. So I'll go in there because there's a Denny's in there. And I was like, I'll just sit
Sure.
down and have some Denny's. So I went inside. Uh, they unlocked. I mean, people were standing at the doors. They were locked, and they had to get the go ahead to let us in, which I thought was very interesting. And then I went to the bathroom, and I came out, and then everybody goes, "Go, go, move, run, people, run!" And like everybody's like, "Where? What? We're in a. And so they took everybody that was in there. It was about like 50 people had shown up, and they put us in the cooler, which is that place
Yeah.
behind the sodas,
Sure.
like in the
Yeah.
convenience
Oh
store.
yeah.
So we're all lined up in there, and we're just like, I don't know. And then the employees are in there, and some people are in the showers because it's a truck stop. So some
Sure.
people are in the shower, and so we're just standing there. And one of the ladies that worked there, she was on her phone, and she's like, apparently there's a tornado touchdown 3 blocks from here. And I was
Oh my
like,
God.
and they're like, it's
Holy
next to the
shit.
Walmart. And so we're all in the freezer.
Fucking trailer parks and Walmart, man.
I
Tornadoes
know.
have
Yeah.
taste.
So we're all in there just freezing. And some people are complaining, but I'm just like, whatever. This is a weird story. I'll just put it in the collection. And so we're standing there, and finally they let us out of the cooler, but they wouldn't let us go. But they're like, okay, you guys can stand here. It's just as, and then we were right next to the kitchen area, because and they were like, and some dude was like, "I'm gonna go stand here, it's warm." And the guy said, "That's a deep fat fryer, get away from there," and, and look, and before before we got out of the coolers, one of the ladies that worked there, she's like, "Well, we're stuck in here. Does anybody want a beer?" Because they had, single cans of beers, and I was like, "Lady, don't tempt people. Don't do that." Anyway, but so we were in there for about 45 minutes, and then
Oof.
they slowly let us out, and so I filled up gas and I took off, and then we hit this, I would say, a 30-minute standstill. Everybody's going about 5 miles an hour, and we're still we're in the tornado warning, and you can hear the sirens in the distance, but we can't go anywhere, right? Because we're just kind of like,
Right.
I'm like, this is going to be bad if it just rolls through anyway. So finally got to the problem point, which was it had rained so much that it had flooded that interstate. I guess it's I-70. And you had to drive up around this thing or you would get stuck in the water. So they had stopped traffic to get people around there. Went through some more rain or whatever. But anyway, so both trips took what should have been a 7.5 hour trip, took about 10.5 to 11 hours each one.
Oh, Tice.
Oh,
so,
oh.
so anyway, that was super interesting. I'll send some pictures to Dawson from the cooler and
Yes, yes,
That's
please.
pretty.
We
it's
have a
like,
lot of pictures to show from our time together,
is
but
That's
it
true.
weird
those
that
need
I'm
to be
taking pictures
included.
of this weird hostage?
Hell no.
I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And
Gotta document that shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
for sure.
yeah, and we visited Story, Illinois, or no,
Yep.
Story, Indiana.
Indy.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Yes, we went and had a few drinks in Story.
Yeah,
And
I freaking love Story. I love Brown County. I gotta say, Smith and Kathy's place is fucking dope.
it
But
is.
what's
It is.
better than their place is their dog, Howie, who I kept saying I was gonna clone. He is in fact a good boy.
He
I
is a
He's a
love
good
good
boy.
him.
boy.
I love him so much.
It's
So
fine.
cool.
He
So happy
misses
for you
both of you. He
guys.
misses both of you. So
I'm sure.
yes, yes.
Howie has a thing for Tyson, a little bit. Like you
It,
can admit that, Tice. Like
yeah, I mean,
I
I
was
think
going through pictures, and there were so many times where Howie would be looking up at Tice for people on YouTube, and just like put a paw.
Yeah,
They pay attention to me.
it's very easy. I'm an easy mark. Dogs know it. They're like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I would say Howie runs the show down there, and that's cool.
Yeah.
He
But
should. He absolutely should. It's
uh,
his world, and just
and
happy to live in it.
he was like, he was the whole time. He was like, "What do I want to do next?" Like, it's
Yeah. Fucking
Yes.
scored. He
Yeah.
really did.
He really did. Yeah. He
I want to
could
do
have.
it.
He could have
So,
like he,
oh, go
it's
ahead.
like a little orphan Annie sort of situation with Howie. Yeah, her mama and daddy Warbucks, and he made the best life possible. See what like he was like abandoned in like Kentucky. Like, good lord, he has no idea what kind of life he could have had.
No.
So yeah, but no, it's fun. It's
I
fun.
want to
So
do
I have
so
kids. So.
there on Friday night. Matt and Kathy wasn't feeling good, so they left the show, and then we watched the rest of the show, and then this is I always laugh so hard because when we go to Dawson and I went to a bar before we went back to Matt's house, and Dawson's like, "Can you believe these drink prices?" Which is what she says whenever we have drinks, and it cost, and 2 drinks cost them less than $8. She's like, "Oh my god."
I
Yeah.
love a dive bar. I feel you guys definitely know that. All of my other friends know it. I adore them. They have a special place in my heart.
It was fun. It was a good trip. And then Friday, you left Saturday or no Sunday, right?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Well, Matt and I, Matt's on some meds and he doesn't always feel good, and so so we
Yeah.
didn't go.
Yeah. I'm on the.
We
Go
didn't.
ahead.
Yeah, we didn't go to the concert, but we sat around and watched Mr. Science Theater, and that was fun. That was just as
It was
fun.
fun.
Fuck yeah.
It
So
was fun. Yeah.
yeah, it was good. I have some video. I have not prepared it yet, but I will get it up.
Oh yes, I'm excited to get
The
that
next
up there,
Jabber
too.
Job presents Matt and Kathy's Cabin in the Woods. So
Yes.
and then yeah.
We did not make it to the cemetery, but next time. Well,
Next
we did
time.
not. It was a little late.
We did a lot in a
We did a
couple
lot.
of
We did a
days,
lot.
I would say. So
Yeah. So no,
We
I'm glad
did.
we were able to get done what we got done. So thank you both
Yeah.
for coming to visit.
Thanks
Oh,
for
thank
having
you.
us, dude. It was
You're
so much
cool.
fun. I freaking love your place. I can't say it enough. Like I talked to Jonas about it so much. He was like, I want to go there tomorrow, like showing us pictures. He's like, that place is awesome.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. So we had a great time.
Thank you, Kathy,
Yeah.
for letting us all hang out there. So yeah,
Yes.
that was,
Yay,
No, but yeah.
Kathy. Love you.
I
Thank
will
you.
say this about Matt's place: like some of the detailed choices they made, like the tile on the kitchen. I mean, it's.
Oh my
really nice.
God, right?
Yeah, there's
That
a lot.
fridge, by the way.
Everything is
magnifique.
thought out. You can just
Yeah.
tell. Like
we
everything.
spent
did,
we spent a lot of time
Yeah.
planning, and so because we had time, like it took us like 6 months to even like get started building on it, like more than that. So we like had like so we had
Yeah.
time to plan. So no, I'm glad it.
You guys planned it really well. It's all come together very well. Also, I have to add that the only disappointing thing was that Smith bought a flamethrower to get butane. I really wanted to see that thing in action, but maybe next time.
So I
that
will
was it.
have,
Everything else was amazing. Yeah.
So Kathy did take a photo. I insisted she take a photo of me when I got that working, and so we were out there last weekend, and it has no practical use whatsoever other than being awesome. And so like it shoots out it's like
Holy
$40
shit.
on Amazon. Yeah, it shoots out a flame like that big. Like it's so it's pretty fun. So I just stood there and looked awesome. And
Yeah. Hell yeah.
That's good for you.
Cool. Yeah.
Got a motorcycle helmet now, so I'm cool finally. Maybe.
Oh man.
I will be
So
right
good.
back. Sorry. I'll be right back.
So
Okay. We'll be here.
well, I can update. I'm in Hayes, obviously. I'm in
Yes.
my mother's sewing room, as it's affectionately known. And I'm back for a few days, get some dental work done, and I just ate some taco shop.
What did you have? He
I
texted me earlier and I forgot, and then I got depressed again.
So I had a chili con. I had the beef nacho supreme, which is my
Yes.
kind of go to, and then I may have gotten some for later because I had to. I can't decide. I can't like I use like Tyson was talking about. I've been on a GLP-1 for a few months, and my passion for food is alive and well. Like I love the process, looking at the pictures and ordering, and getting excited about it, and then I get it and I eat like 4 bites, and I'm like, wow, I feel like shit now, but miracle drug nonetheless. So I was not able. Sad day. I got through only about half. I really had to try. I got through about half of it, but so delicious. Well, because you
I
got to go like
know.
you got to go like 3 o'clock in the afternoon because it's graduation weekend this week, so they're going
Oh
to be
shit, that's right.
freaking
Yeah, they're gonna be
slammed.
slammed.
It's
Ugh.
Hayes High. I think TMP's graduation too this week, so
Yeah.
so it's going to be a busy place. But that's good
That
to see my
brings
friends.
back a lot of PTSD, let me tell you. Fuck that. Good luck, Bob Long.
I have to imagine like that must have been like a huge. That probably must have been one of your biggest weekends. I'd have to imagine for people trying to or Oktoberfest, I guess too.
Oktoberfest was
Oktoberfest was always the worst, and then graduation weekend,
Okay.
Fort Hayes, Hayes High, TMP. Yeah.
You know what?
Those
You know
were a
what? Fort
close
Hayes.
second.
I don't think I haven't heard this in a while, and I'm fucking happy about this. But I always hated that dads and grads. Like when you remember they started said that the dads and grads because like
Oh,
things
yeah.
happened, and I hated dads and grads. I don't know why it just bothered me, but because there was like no
It's
moms and something else.
Yeah.
Mom.
no. And you know what? The moms are the real heroes in all of this.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
Which, by
No
the way,
offense to the dads, but they are the glue.
and we
It's
did
just
have
true.
Mother's. We did have a Mother's Day since we've been
Yes, we
gone. So we
yes.
did.
Yes, we
So,
did.
Yes.
Um, yes, it was a Mother's Day. I am a motherless child now.
I
So
know. I know. That sucks. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought it up.
I had to make the joke. It was fine. And it was also a bigger bummer. I gotta tell you guys a funny story about this though. So we were in Estes Park and it was my mother-in-law's celebration of life. And we're in a cabin with all of Jonas's family. And it's Mother's Day. I'm a little boohoo anyway. And I go down the stairs and everybody's at this giant table. And I love his family. They like we all get along really well. And one of his cousins, I go, hey, happy Mother's Day to everybody, like blah, blah, blah. And one of his cousins, Jess, who she's just like very much her own person. And I love her, but she's just
That's a
sometimes
very
like
nice
there's
thing.
no filter. And she was just like, and Jesse, happy Mother's Day to you. And we respect your opinion or your choice not to have kids, even though you can. Silence. No.
Wow. Wow.
Oh,
I was like, oh my God, I haven't had coffee yet. Like, there were
Yeah.
other cousins there that were like, oh, trying to change the subject real fast. And like,
Have you disappointed the family? Oh my goodness. Like
I think I've disappointed a couple of them. It's fine though. I was like, it's okay. My ovaries have dried up and I chose to have cats instead of kids and I'm cool with it. And so then people laughed, but I could tell it set a weird tone.
yeah.
yeah, I
So
can imagine.
yeah, that was the start of my Mother's Day.
Chose not to turn your uterus into a VRBO, and good for you.
Yeah.
That's your prerogative. I
It
guess.
is, yeah.
It is,
It
and
is.
thank God for that. Ugh.
Yeah.
I
was like,
love kiddos. I really do, but I mean, after spending a whole weekend with a bunch of them and they're all like stair steps in age, and I do love all the cousins, but I was just like, it's so nice to come back and it's just the three of us. And by three of us, it's like him and me and a cat. It's great.
yeah, I
Quiet.
feel the same way about the grandkids. I mean, I love them, but
Yeah.
they have to go home at some point. Legally, they have to go to school, or something.
Right.
Right.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. It's hilarious.
I will say though, like they have stayed for 8 weeks and 6 weeks, and that is a long time. That is a long time.
Wow.
That's a long
Damn,
time.
Tice.
And
Yeah,
not
that
just
is
the
a long
kids, their parents, and so it was
Yeah.
it was so it's a different
That's
thing.
like at that point living together. That's not visiting.
That is not visiting.
They are
That's-
roommates. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's always nice when they visit. But and I get it, they drive here. But I mean, 6 weeks is a long time. So
That
but
was a long time.
I
Yeah.
think we all agree now collectively that 6 weeks is a long time.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
sound that
yeah.
long. It doesn't sound that long in the planning stage. I mean, it does to me, but it doesn't to them. And but probably Isaac, the father, because he's not directly related to any of us. So.
Is he
But
taking a lot more walks than everybody else?
he
And
gets
just
alone
okay.
time. He gets alone time. Like
Yeah,
was the
good.
dad, and he has to have alone time anyway when he's home because he's a little on the spectrum, so he needs some time. And that's good. But
Good for him.
yeah,
Boundaries.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell
it's
yeah.
very good. I want to mention a couple of things real fast before I forget. I saw an actual pimp at a Petco
Oh yeah,
You
I did
mentioned
write that
this,
down.
and I did not
Yes.
know it was at a Petco, but that makes the story doubly good. So please continue.
I was stopping to get dog food because my two girl dogs were in season, which means they're in heat, and we were going to breed one. But Queso Fresco, who is a big boy and a good boy, those pheromones like him make him crazy, like like howling in the in the
Sure.
garage. So he has to go to a camp, and he had to go to a camp, and he didn't like it, I know. But anyway, he's back and he's happy. Um, but anyway, I had to get food for him to take to the camp. It's a concentration camp. No, it's not good. But anyway, it's fine. No,
Oh,
it's a they've got
it's a camp for horny dogs. Is that
it's a camp
basically
for
what?
dogs, and they
Okay.
do a thing where like they let the dog play for like a few hours a day. I mean, they take really good care of the dogs, and then they take pictures of the dog and post it on Facebook every day, so you can see all the dogs there. So if you're feeling really guilty about it, you can see some pictures of. But anyway, I went in there to get the food. I was carrying the food, and I was two people behind this person checking out, and this
Uh-huh.
person was checking out. I thought it was a woman first, but it was a man, and he had a little tiny little chihuahua sized dog, and he was dressed in all white with a white top hat, a
Ooh.
a red flower carnation in the hat, and a gold and red shiny shoes to match the carnation,
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
and a
Oh,
gold plated cane. And he was buying
Oh. Wow.
dog food, and I
holy shit.
and he was probably in his 70s or 80s. It's hard to, I'm not good at that game. But I was just like, at first I was like, what the fuck? And so I was like taking pictures of him because I'm an asshole. And I was just, I'm never gonna see. So I mean, I one of two things. He most likely was a retired pimp for sure. I can't imagine him like still working at this point. But
Oh,
maybe,
yeah.
but I mean, there's probably a stable of ladies that work, in his age range. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. But anyway, I was like, what the what? And I went outside, and Beth was in the car. I was like, did you see the pimp that left? And she's like, I thought that was an old woman. And I showed her pictures. She's like, no, that's a pimp. And it was great. I did not. My bingo card was like, I never thought that would be on the bingo card. So I was super happy about that. And
Oh yeah.
yeah, that was really
I like
good.
that. You had a Chihuahua too. It seems very pimp appropriate as a
Oh,
Chihuahua.
very
Yeah,
much so.
he
Yeah.
had like
I'm not sure why.
it was little. I don't know what it was, but it was like a little thing, and I just didn't imagine that. I kept going, bitch, better have all my dog food. That's what I kept thinking that in my head.
Oh
Like,
my god.
but yeah,
Yeah.
and I went and saw Joyce Manor, Military Gun, Teen Mortgage, and this band called Damage, and that was great. I haven't been to a concert, two concerts so close together in a long, long time. That was really good. If you guys get a chance to see Military Gun or Joyce Manor, very good. Joyce Manor, I guess these are plugs. Sorry. Joyce Manor is kind of like Guided by Voices meets punk rock, and then Military Gun is kind of like Spoon meets punk rock.
Yeah.
And Teen Mortgage is kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? But I enjoyed it. So anyway, it was great. It was loud. It was super loud.
You
And
saw them at Liberty Hall, right? In, Lawrence in
yeah,
Elton?
in Lawrence, and
Okay.
I one time I saw 5 people crowd surfing in Liberty Hall. And if you've ever been in Liberty Hall, that is not the room to do it. But it was
No, no.
a lot of fun, a lot of fun. Yeah, and yeah, and while I'm just checking shit off, Free Comic Book Day happened. I got a epidural on my back, and I got a new eye surgery. So everything coming up roses.
Tice, can we post the, AI video that your friend created
That's
with
fine,
your eye
Dan.
patch?
That's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Fantastic.
I
Yeah.
will say this as a follow up to my eye thing, and I haven't told anybody this except Beth because I don't want people to worry. But my parents are going to hear this, and Sally's going to hear this. So your eyeballs are supposed to have a certain amount of pressure in them, right? So
Uh-huh.
it's supposed to be between 10 and like 22, essentially. And
Uh-huh.
they always check mine a lot. Well, they obviously check them, but usually the left eye has something ridiculous, like 38 or 26, and so I take drops to make sure. Anyway, they were taking the pressure right eye. This is the day after surgery, and they're like, they took a left eye, left eye, left eye, left eye, and I'm like, just out of curiosity, what is left eye? And she's like, 0? And
Ooh.
and I'm like, how is that a thing? And she's like, I don't know. And so then the doctor came in, and she's like, I was like, do I have a 0 on the left eye? And she's like, you do. She's like, but I'm looking. And what that means is there's a tear in my eyeball where the liquid is coming out of it. Right. So like the vitreous humor is like not building up. And
Right.
so I was like, seems like a bad thing. I don't know, and so, so she's like, yeah, it's 0. I'm gonna go talk because the surgeon was in the office at the time, and he's like, yeah, she said that he might have expected this because he put an extra incision to try to get it right because this is the 4th time they've done this eyeball to try to get it
Right.
right. And so it was like uh so she goes away, she comes back, and she's like, well, we're gonna just see if it heals, you know. I'm like, okay, like I don't know what else to do, like what else.
Uh-huh.
But that night, just for fun, I poked on this eye to see what it was like pressure wise, and then I poked on this eye to see what it was like, and it was squishy.
Oh,
Oh.
But Beth was with me.
Ah!
And Beth was with me, and she's a
So
former
gross.
medical professional, and she goes, there's 2 kinds of reactions in it often. There's one that's like, "Oh shit," like that, you can tell that they're panicking, and then there's another
Right.
reaction which is like, "This is weird. We should probably look at this." So she decided it was more this was weird than any kind of panic. So anyway, that's me. That's all my stuff. I had a whole
so
bunch of stuff I wanted to
is
go
it?
over.
Did you go to a I don't know, like a convenience store and pump that shit up, or like is it still
I can't,
running
I
a little
can't.
bit
I
flat, or
assume my eyes will fix themselves. They keep saying that that's going to happen. So yeah. So anyway, I go back next Wednesday to find out if it's still 0, then I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know, but yeah. So that was fucking weird.
Slightly
I mean,
terrifying.
I didn't.
Jesus.
I mean, I guess I figured there was pressure in your eyeballs, but I didn't know that like they could measure it. That's all. I've learned a lot based on
I
your
have,
medical
I
history.
have,
So
I have too. Yeah, yeah.
there's
No.
a better way, but a
One
cleaner
time,
way.
one time I went in there and it was 40 plus, which is like exploding level. So they took a little
Damn.
needle and they pushed my lens back and created a space so liquid came out of my like I was tearing. I was like tearing, but they just use this little needle and they just kind of push it, and you can't really feel it, which is so weird at this point. A needle in
Oh
your
my
eye,
God.
but anyway, they're like, but no one would tell me what the pressure was until the next time I was there. Because I was like, well, what was it? And they're like, it was 40, over 40. And I'm like, oh, okay. All right. Uh, but,
You,
uh, I don't know. I got a good
we,
lawsuit coming up if none of this works out. So it's all good.
Yeah,
and
you
when you get
do.
your eyes,
God damn.
you're not allowed to leave the house anymore. I think. I think you need to
No,
get your
no more
eye fixed.
driving. A
No.
period.
Oh my God. No. Just stay put.
I know,
Yes.
right? As I head to Hayes tomorrow. Yeah. So anyway,
Sally's driving though, right?
no, she's
Yes.
not going. I'm going. Sally can't go. She's because it's graduation
Okay.
weekend here too, and so
Oh shit. Okay.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I actually wear an eye patch when I drive when it's just to make things easier. You know, you don't need depth perception too much on a highway. To be fair,
Okay.
pouring a bottle into a glass, yes. Pouring.
Maybe I'll post the show after you reach Waukene area.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine.
Oh.
Anything else you guys have been up to? Sorry, I just kind of took over. I know
The
you had
other
the
thing I had written down is Smith got an ATV, which seems pretty fucking sweet.
Oh yeah, I did. I've wanted like an off-road vehicle of some sort since I was a little kid. Because like back in the day, they had these like I had like a couple friends that had like three-wheelers, and they don't make three-wheelers anymore because pretty sure it killed a bunch of kids in
it
the
did,
'80s.
yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
lot of kids died,
Yeah.
but it looked
Yeah.
super fun. But my parents, we didn't have any room for me to drive it, but I think they also had the foresight to know that I would. I didn't have any depth perception until I was like 22, so probably would not have ended well for me. But now got depth perception. Not allergic to everything in the world anymore, and so yeah, so the outdoors is
Yay.
mine. And yeah, so we got a fun little Segway, the embarrassing scooter company. Like they've made ATVs for like the past like I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and so we got a good deal on one, and it's fun.
And
I'm not
really
gonna
good
lie.
e-bikes now too, which
Well, they
everybody,
do,
you
yeah,
guys
the
have already
excellent
talked
e-bike.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they just introduced like a new like electric dirt bike too, which if I really need to hurt myself, I might look into getting one of those at some point. But it's super fun. Like it's and they have like really sort of like lax kind of like laws down there, so you can drive it on the roads, and it's a lot of fun.
Oh,
So
hell yeah. That's
yeah,
cool.
so it's like taking up the story, go on the PBR, hang
I
out
was,
with locals.
I
Talk
was
about
imagining.
hillbilly aids. It's good.
Hillbilly age.
I was imagining you doing donuts in your little lawn there, but I'm sure you
I'm not
weren't.
allowed to do that. It messes the yard up. I
Yeah,
already tried it.
yeah, I figured.
So I got I don't work donuts in the yard. But yeah, lots of trails. You run into so it's fun. It's a dream come true. So
Hey, I love it.
yeah. So now we're looking forward. It's gonna be a fun summer. So that's like freaking May. Like half of May is over here. This is nuts. But yeah, like the year is like halfway over.
It's
It's pretty
wild.
crazy.
Yeah,
It's wild.
it's going
It
to
is
get
wild.
really busy this summer, but we will find time to do the show, everybody. So don't
Absolutely
you
will.
worry.
Absolutely will. We're gonna get to that 200 mark.
Yes, yes, we will.
Maybe
Did
not
you
by the end of the
guys,
summer, but eventually.
do you guys want to do some headlines?
Sure.
Sure.
Yay! Headline of the past 3 weeks. Da-da-da-da.
I'll be honest with you. I didn't review these, so let's see.
Okay.
That is.
It's fun.
I was out busting my. I was
Uh-oh.
out running senior living facility to senior living facility all day this morning. So anyway, this is from Wired magazine. Scientists gave cocaine to salmon, and you will absolutely believe what happened next, which is my favorite headline probably. After a scientist exposed wild fish to cocaine and a cocaine metabolite, they observed that, as in the lab, fish on cocaine do not act like normal fish. And I think that's good science. So that's
That makes sense. Yeah.
it goes on to say this is in Wired. It goes on to say that they like kind of like went further up their stream, their home stuff, and they were just super fish, basically, like anybody you meet on cocaine on a Saturday night, Uh, the cocaine here is so cheap. This is from Fast Company. It's called Kit Kat's newest product is a Faraday cage. Do you guys know what a Faraday cage is?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know
So,
what a Faraday cage is. What is it?
So when you go to a concert and they ask you to put your phone inside an envelope that you can't
Uh-huh.
access, that's a Faraday cage. It basically.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so Kit Kat is leading into the idea that, hey, take a break, have a Kit Kat bar. They're like, take a break, eat this Kit Kat, throw your phone in here so no one can talk to you and you can't talk to anybody else. I think it's kind of neat. I don't know.
yeah.
Dude, I mean, it's, super limited. They're not going to say, you're going to, but, it's
Yeah.
not like you're going to buy a Faraday cage at a Quick Trip or anything like that. But, anyway, it's called, the product's called Break Mode. It was produced in a collaboration between Kit Kat Panama and the creative agency, yada, yada. It looks like an oversized Kit Kat wrapper, but it's actually a Faraday cage or conductive enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. So,
Okay.
good for them. Let's see. James Comey indicted over 2025 social media posts allegedly threatening Trump, where he wrote 8620 or was 41. Is that right?
It's 43.
43.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the thing is, 86. Some people think that means kill, but really that's an old saying. I think we've talked about this before. That's an old restaurant saying 86 a menu item. That's what they used to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, he's
And no one thought it meant kill until
No.
the fucking DOJ. Nobody thought it meant kill. Yeah, frustrating. Anyway,
He's just going after all his political enemies like
he
a
is
fucking
absolutely
child.
is.
He's got a little bit of
Absolutely.
time. Yeah, I mean, he's got limited mental capacity, so he's got
That's a fact.
I don't know. That's not great. I don't know. Sorry, guys. reviewing this
This
in
is fun.
real time.
Usually, yeah. You're You've read them a couple times, so
I have,
this is
yes, I
different.
have.
Yeah.
I have one that's I can't even access. Oh, this is for Dawson. Popular mechanics. Boo! Scientists discovered the reason why some places feel haunted. Did you guys read
What is
this?
it?
Interesting.
No?
No.
That's no ghost. It's a low frequency sound wave made known as infrasound. So basically, infrasound waves are usually too low for the human ear to actually hear, but they can still have a negative effect on your mood. Possibly an explanation for places that feel haunted. An experiment that tested subjects' reactions to music found that infrared mode made them more irritable and raised stress levels. Because infrasound is generated by many urban sources, not just the haunted locals, infrasound pollution has become a mental health concern. So they think that, so remember when we went into the room at the Sally house and it felt different than the other rooms
Yes.
Yes.
upstairs? That could have been what was going on. It could have been.
That also could have been mold, which
That's,
Beth is
mold.
having a reaction
It
to.
also could have been black mold. Yes.
Beth said that. I don't buy that. That's.
It had a distinct smell, and she was also getting a little allergic to something. So I feel like there's some truth there.
It was a little musty.
It was very musty. Yeah.
I associate musty with creepy. I think I just do. I think I like, yeah.
I do too. Absolutely. Yeah.
So.
That's interesting, Tice. You should send me that article so I can read it and then throw it away.
Okay, that's right. Seems fair.
You should send that to me so I could completely disregard it.
I'm gonna throw away this link I just got in my text.
Fuck you, science. I think what I want.
Okay, we have talked about this before. Trigo County, and specifically Waukene, has a long history of crooked, weird cops. We've discussed this before.
Yes, that's a fact. Yeah.
Breaking news. This is from KWCH Channel 12 News. Trigo County deputies suspected in murder conspiracy. Woo.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man.
Yeah, a Trigo County deputy.
Wow.
A Trigo County deputy was arrested. County deputy was arrested on Friday. The Office of Trigo County Attorney received a court-signed probable cause affidavit related to an arrest on a Trigo County Sheriff's murder made on Friday. Trigo County Detention Deputy Jerry Gervais Jr. Never heard of him. Not a Waukene name, but things change.
That's a name. Yeah.
Was arrested on suspicion of conspiracy to commit first-degree murder. The affidavit alleges the affidavit alleges that Gervais conspired with inmates at the Trigo County Law Enforcement Center to murder an inmate held in a separate facility on pending charges. The county attorney's office said Gervais is no longer employed by Trigo County. Fair enough. After his arrest, he was transferred to Shercombe County to wait his bond hearing. No formal charges have been filed at this time. Now, this was a couple weeks ago. I should follow up on this. This is May 3rd. Let's see. The county attorney, Abraham Fonensteel, that is a Waukene name, Fonensteel, said in a news release that he is releasing the information at the request of the Trigo County Sheriff's Office. Quote, there is no room in our law enforcement community for actions that solicit or incite violence of any kind. Taking the law in your own hands is never the answer, Fonensteel said. So then I found out from my mother that the story is that the guy that was in there, he was the baby mama of this guy that tried to get him murdered by he was the current boyfriend of this lady, and her baby daddy was this guy that he tried to set up this whole thing to kill him. So that's what I hear.
Oh boy.
So
all right.
Anyway, fucking awesome. Yeah, I do. I don't
Get
know what
ready, Dateline.
I know. I feel like they could do a Dateline episode about Waukene and all the shit that's happening.
For sure. Tice, you should write to Dateline. Maybe they'll interview you.
Dear Dateline,
on some.
I never thought this could happen to me. I was in high school. Okay.
Sick. Dear Dateline.
Dear Dateline. I'm a student at a Midwestern college, and I had the craziest thing happen to me at the steps.
All right, move on.
That's my penthouse forum letter. Sorry.
It works.
Yeah. So this is from the Kansas City Star. This is not funny. It just pisses me off. KCK high school students walk out to protest state crackdowns on student protests, which Yeah, makes sense, right?
Absolutely, it does.
Yeah. So we've been doing it. We've been talking to this. You guys know they've decided to find schools that where kids go out and protest, and like $100,000 per protest if the kids don't have a signed letter of permission from their parents. Like all good protesters do. Like all those people in Portland do. They have a signed letter from their parents.
It's
Um,
usually a good idea. Yes.
yeah. So I was just like, yeah.
I have a permanent permission slip from my parents. I recommend if you, just
Ooh,
allow
that's a
me.
great idea.
Yeah. I got it for 25th birthday, I think.
That is excellent. That's a great
Hell
idea.
yeah. Yeah, that is.
I think I have one more here. It might not be good, so I might not read it.
All right.
Oh no, it is excellent, and I'm gonna definitely read it. This is from Delish. KFC's latest tweet about chicken tenders has the internet deeply uncomfortable.
Oh yeah.
This was awesome.
This is awesome.
So while promoting its new sauces on X, already is kind of sketch sounding. The chain posted, quote, "still raw dogging your tenders," unquote, which is unfortunately for every, which is
It's fantastic.
All right, let me say it again. Still raw dogging those tenders of yours, which is unfortunately for everyone involved one of those phrases that is fully left the station in terms of meaning, which is true. KFC was clearly trying to make a point about people eating plain tenders without sauce, but the internet naturally heard something else. And the responses were excellent, as you might guess. One said, "I beg your pardon, Kentucky Fried," or "I beg your Kentucky Fried pardon." One person wrote, "Am I doing what to my tenders?" Another, and one user replied, "Just give me my 2-piece combo." Let's see. Other people were mostly just stunned by the brand hit post at all. KFC internal fighting for Employee of the Month. One person joked, "This wasn't on my bingo card today, LOL." Oh, that's where I got that phrase. Wrote another, "Well, this is awkward." And yeah, anyway. So they did it, and that happened. And that was my favorite news in a long time. So anyway, those are my headlines of the several weeks.
Very nice. Smith?
I'm going to, have a handful. Let's spin the wheel. Let's just pick a random one. Clarence Carter, blind soul legend, is dead at 90. You guys familiar with Clarence Carter? He's kind of a old R&B hip hop guy. But
I am not familiar.
So here's where you might be familiar with him, and I am quoting from the Hayes Daily, or excuse me, the Hayes Post. My bad. But he specialized in exuberantly raunchy songs like "Slip Away," "Backdoor Santa," and "Strokin'," a funky talking ode to sex. Have you ever made love just before breakfast? He asked. That was too explicit for commercial radio, became a standard on nightclub jukeboxes, and was featured in 1996 Eddie Murphy's remake of The Nutty Professor. So anyway, I'm not a huge fan, but I thought I'd show respect. He was a dirty young man and probably a dirtier old man. He's died at the age of 90. This one I shared. This was my personal favorite of the last couple of weeks. Florida Taco Bell worker accused of shooting at customers who put soda in a water cup. I love everything about this. I just do. Like we don't have principles anymore. That young Taco Bell, that well-armed Taco Bell employee, you gotta hand it to that guy. He takes his job seriously. I'm sure they hate that when you take that water cup. There's a reason why they make that water cup clear, so
That's
they can
true,
tell.
Have you guys have surely done that before, though, right? I know.
Maybe like once or
bullshit.
twice. Really?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
I've not maybe like a couple times in my life.
Soda is too important to me. You guys know that. I'm not missing that.
Even back in the day when you're on the cheap, come on.
No, never, no.
I used to fill it up with Sprite at the very least. Anyway.
Oh, wow, that's a tricky one.
Smart, that's smart.
Yeah.
That's smart. Yeah. So that's yeah. I used to do that. I think the only time, like, because sometimes they would have like the water. Remember, like there'd be the water button, but it'd be on like another flavor of usually like the high C because it wasn't like
Yep.
yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
So it was like that's why the water. If anybody else remembers this, but the water at McDonald's used to have a light tinge of orange because
Yeah.
the orange
It
soda
did.
came out of the same nozzle, so it was always a hint of orange. So let's go back. So that was fun. Cancel. Goddamn pop-up ads. From blinkers to video games, California targets next-gen weed vapes. So apparently, California had to pass a law barring vapes that have video games on them. Apparently, like not only can you get a weed vape now, it's such an amazing time to be alive.
It is straight
but
up.
yeah, you can get like a Tetris game on your vape.
Wow.
Incredible, just incredible. And of course, who's got to spoil the fun? The fucking state of California. So you know what? Just leave the kids alone.
Oh,
they're not going to have
I
any
just had an
jobs.
amazing idea. Can I pitch it to you guys? Maybe I should
Absolutely.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should make a Tamagotchi vape. So that way you could see how your vaping affects your Tamagotchi in real time. That would be awesome.
Now, wait, do you have to smoke to keep your? I think
I
that's
don't
like
know.
you should have
No,
to
I think like if your Tamagotchi won't eat or so, you could vape, and then it would be like I get hungry, and
that would like give it appetite, right? I like.
I
that
don't know.
idea.
I mean, there's all kinds of things you could do with it. I'm just.
I don't know. That's like a loophole.
It's a good one.
I don't think that's technically a video game. I think that's a digital pet, completely different.
When I was at Matt's house, I had a brilliant idea, and Matt, I don't know if you remember this, but I did pitch this, and they are actually looking at it. I was like, so we have these Google glasses, and we have the Dream, which is X-ray vision, X-ray specs. They used to advertise my thing. Why not use augmented reality to be able to use X-ray specs and see people naked with augmented reality? But it has to be. Here's the deal, though. It has to be accurate. So you can't just be looking around and like you have to look like if you're looking at an 80-year-old man, he should look like an 80-year-old man. You should be punished for using these specs, as well as rewarded.
You might be onto something. Yeah.
I
pitched that to a software company locally, and they said no, but they said maybe.
They said no.
But they said maybe skeletons, because that would be just as cool as you could see somebody's skeleton. Anyway,
that'd be pretty neat.
I'm sorry.
Fucking hilarious, Tyson.
Go for it.
They said no. That was like a Norm Macdonald joke.
Was it a quick no? Or was it like a little
they
drawn
said
out?
this is, and I quote, they said we will put that at the bottom of the suggestion list, and we'll get to it. It's something.
This comes
full
from
of them. It's good.
Sorry,
CBS.
Go ahead.
CBS, you're fine. This comes from CBS News. That shithole. USPS proposal would allow handguns to be sent to the mail for the first time since 1927.
God damn it.
Yeah, so it's not already too easy to get a handgun. Now you can just mail someone a handgun.
Why not?
I guess whatever people gets people using the postal service. I guess.
Jesus
I don't know.
Christ.
Maybe. Yeah, I know.
Time Life Guns presents.
The Gun of the Month Club. I love it.
That's right. Yeah, the Gun of the Month Club. Yeah.
This comes from the Daily Mail. Alabama woman 65 shot and killed her husband 69 because he was annoying, prosecutors say.
Yeah, girl.
Called 911 on Sunday to report she had shot her husband of 15 years, allegedly telling dispatchers she had felt threatened and was bothered by him. They found Timothy dead in his recliner. Her demeanor seemed obviously upset from the little interaction I had with her. It seemed you never know what's going through someone's mind. And she told her husband had undergone open heart surgery two weeks ago and is still recovering. So he revealed her husband kept coming up into her room and irritating her. So she grabbed a handgun and waited for the next time he returned. He did not wait for her to return. She didn't even wait for him to annoy her again. She went downstairs just based on previous frustration and shot him dead. So, yeah.
That's not funny. I'm sorry. That sucks.
We've all been there. I'm sure we've all been there. And finally, this one comes to us from The Coral Springs Talk, which is a website that looks like it was designed in about 1997. Regardless, the headline was a solid one. Man uses last phone call to call family on shoe before public intoxication arrest. So apparently he asked if he could make a phone call, and they gave him permission, and so he proceeded to use his shoe to make the call. The reason why I bring this up is I'm not gonna mention last names, but there was a kid that I went to high school with. I think he was a year younger than me. His name was Brent, and you know who I'm talking about, Tyson. And Brent, I believe, brought some peyote to debate class one day, and took said
Does his
peyote.
last name start with an A by chance?
No.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
the other Brent. No, this
Okay.
is no. But anyway, he took peyote, and then I distinctly recall him having a conversation with his shoe for about half an hour. So the mind must just reach a place where it's instantly reminded me of that. I was like, oh shit, that's right. When Brent took peyote that one day in debate class and talked to his shoe for a good half an hour. So I hate to say don't do drugs, because where would we get fantastic stories like this?
Yeah.
But
That is true.
moderation, kids. So anyway, those are my headlines.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. All right, I've got a few. This one comes to us from Daily Beast. DC flubs royal welcome by flying wrong flag for King Charles. So on the 17th Street Mall, they basically had Australian flags and not the British flags for 3 hours.
Wow.
Fucking morons.
Wow. That's amazing.
Welcome to America. This is where we're at.
Oh my God.
So embarrassing. Add it to the list. This next one comes to us from New York Post. Woman who had sex with identical twins can't know for sure who her baby's daddy is. Did you guys happen to hear about this?
I mean,
it's really funny.
It sounds like the best Maury episode of all time. Really
funny you say that, Tice, because the article literally opens up with even Maury Povich would have trouble figuring out the baby daddy. So basically, this woman in the UK, she had sex with these two twins within 4 days, got pregnant, and they really cannot tell until the baby gets older who the father is. So they're just calling because they don't have paternal rights yet. They haven't given it to either of the brothers that she slept with, and they won't be able to until I think the kid is like a teenager and they can distinguish who the father is.
Really?
It's insane. I didn't realize that. But also it was kind of like, hey, heads up, sluts, like don't bang brothers.
I actually think that sounds like an excellent sitcom. I was
going to say, Dawson, if you ever go solo, I think Heads Up Sluts would be a fantastic podcast name. Heads Up Sluts. Love that.
I mean, we could incorporate a segment into the podcast. But
it's really hard to help you out. Terribly bad for her. But that is funny. That is funny. I mean, she could have used the excuse like, "Oh, I thought it was your brother. Exactly. I thought it was you." Yeah, it's identical twins. It's hard to tell.
150% in 15 years, you guys will be plugging this Netflix documentary. You guys are like, did you see the Heads Up Sluts thing? And I'll be like, no, I didn't see it. You'll be like, oh, it's so good.
And there was an early 90s sitcom called My Two Dads.
That's true, which I loved. It was great.
It was a good show. It was a good show.
Yeah, that was a great show.
All right, well, okay, let's just play a game here. Okay, so you can name one of the people in that show. Can you name the other two?
Paul Reiser.
That's the one, the given. The other two?
And the girl from Step by Step.
Was it Step by Step? Oh, shit.
Wasn't she like
I'm going to get this wrong. I'm stepping away. Paul Reiser was the only one I knew.
And I don't remember the other guy's name, the other dad.
I don't either. I just was curious if Matt knew. I figured he kind of knew.
No, I can't remember her
I'm
name.
on the right track.
She was, yeah. No, but I can't remember the guy because the one dude like had a mullet, didn't he? Or like
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
He did
yeah.
have a mullet.
He was a
He
musician,
was a
so he had
little.
to have a
He was a
mullet.
musician. He was
Oh,
a little
that's
bit
right. He
cuter.
was a
Yeah.
musician. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna have to look this up real
God, who
quick.
was that girl? I can see her face.
That's the thing is, I think that girl
Producers.
was a thing, but I can't.
Yeah.
Stacey Keenan.
Stacey Keenan.
Stacey Keenan. Yeah.
Okay.
And the guy's name, man, he's aged. I mean, I guess it was like 40 years ago.
He
But
had 3
Greg
names, right? 3
Greg
names.
Ivigan. Now,
Nope.
Greg Ivigan. He played Joey Harris.
Yeah.
Wow. And
Joey
apparently
Harris.
Giovanni Ribisi was on that show, which I did not remember at all.
What?
So, yeah, apparently.
Yeah,
Really?
no
I'm gonna have
idea.
to revisit that. I'm sure it's on Tubi, so I'm gonna.
Gotta be on
God damn it,
Tubi
I
or
love
Pluto
TV.
or one of the
I
other
love
fucking.
TV. Oh, I love it.
God.
I love all
love
these
it
shows that have
too.
no hope of monetization besides Matthew Smith. I love it. It's great.
Well, you guys know that like when you watch Tubi or that one, they have a backdoor agreement and they just track everything you watch. You guys know that, right? That's why we don't have Tubi or Plato.
It's fine.
That's fine.
Take my data. Whatever. Who gives a shit?
It's about my privacy.
Same.
Right.
Have at it all of the fucking episodes of Mystery
know.
Science Theater
But
that
if
we're
Trump
watching.
comes through your
Pluto.
information, Trump comes through your information, you're like, fuck you, Trump. But Tubi's like, fine, whatever. You're
Bring
probably
it,
not-
fat ass. That's what I'll say. So screwed. All right, I have 3 more. These are all warm and fuzzy articles.
That's nice.
Okay, so
Need
this
some
one
of
made
that.
me so happy. This is from People Magazine. Pizza Hut's Book It summer reading program returns.
Yay!
Started May 1st. Get your certificate and bring it to a Pizza Hut, kids, and you will get a free 1-topping personal pan pizza. That was one of my favorite things and such a motivator when I was a kid to read more. So
Absolutely.
I hope it causes the masses to do the same. Yeah.
It was genius. It was freaking
so
genius.
Fucking genius.
So smart.
Yeah.
Like your parents
So
had to are going to get pizza. And now it's so good. Yeah. Yep. I am curious to see if children are still motivated by a single personal pan pizza to read.
I am too.
It was like 5 books that you had to read. Because I remember I would kill. I need to look on eBay. I would love to have one of the posters. Because do you remember the class poster
yes.
you would have on the wall? And like every kid had their name, and then you'd have like circles that you would fill in. And then I think if everybody or a solid percentage of your class completed their assignments, you got a pizza party at the end of the month.
Yes,
that's true. Yeah.
Holy shit, that's right.
Yeah,
I forgot about the pizza
parties.
It was a big damn deal.
It was a huge deal, and it's like I read books. So
I know.
Now, to be fair, there was a little loophole where I don't think there was a minimum on the size of the book, so you could get away with reading little books sometimes.
And that was something I did. Yes, very small books, and my mom knew what I was doing and didn't give a shit. She was like, "Just go for it, as long as you're reading. I don't care."
All right, I will send this photo for the podcast this week. But speaking of, I have to ask you, Tyson. We went back to that Mexican restaurant a few days ago that both of you went to. Did you use the restroom there, Tyson?
Yes.
The flame bathroom with all the flames.
Yeah.
Sweet ass flames.
Yeah.
Apparently, I have it on good authority that the female restroom does not have sweet ass flames.
Oh, really?
That's what I've been told. I have not confirmed that for myself, but that's why I'm not in custody right now. But my bigger point is that I shit you not, I've got a picture of it on the sink. There was a chick tract the last time I was in there.
Oh, that's amazing.
I wondered if you left that chick track and it had just been there for 2 weeks, but I was pretty sure that wasn't the case. But anyway, I'll send you that photo. And I was so happy. I was like, oh my God, there's a chick track. I didn't touch it because it was in a bathroom, but spread the word, spread the love where you can.
All right.
That's awesome.
Just so you know, you can buy a 1992 used Pizza Hut Book It Free Pizza Awards Certificate promotion for $40 on eBay.
I'm all over that shit.
I do not see the poster, but
I bet the posters are hard to come by. I'm guessing a lot of classes didn't hang on to those. So that's going to be my holy grail.
Just as a side note, because Matt had some of these glasses in his cabinet there. He had some themed glasses, some pizza glasses, right?
They were Smurf. I think they were Hardee's glasses.
Smurf glasses. Yeah.
I just remember there were so many Pizza Hut style glasses. Now maybe that's because we didn't have any other restaurants in Waukene, but just all kinds of themed glasses. That was their deal. I just I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I'll
No,
save
I've
the
got the
story.
red glasses, like the red, like their Coca-Cola
The
glasses.
red
Those are
glasses,
people.
yeah.
Like, I love
Yeah.
those. Like
I
that
do too.
plastic, like
Those are
bumpy
amazing.
material. So good.
Yeah,
So
no,
good.
By the way,
Anyway,
we got to do a Jabberjaw Investigates and go to either Russell or Waukene and have pizza. Because isn't Waukene a classic Pizza Hut, Tice? Okay,
Yep.
let's go.
It's-
it
Let's
is.
figure it
Oh,
out.
it is.
Yeah,
You need to do that.
yeah.
Do they do the buffet? Do they do the buffet?
They don't do the buffet, but they locally they source all their materials outside of the main company, so it's better.
Okay, so we may have to
Interesting.
go to Russell because Russell
Russell
does
does
do
have
the
a
buffet.
Well, we could probably fit both in the same day.
They put a sign up
Oh,
that
and then compare rate. Yeah.
they
It's on the interstate. Oh yeah,
it is on the interstate. Yeah. Yeah.
Today is back. I'm like, God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
$10. I mean, I was like, Jesus.
I was so excited. I was so excited. Well, we got stuck in Lyman, Colorado about 12 years ago over New Year's because there was a snowstorm, and so we got stuck in a hotel for like 3 or 4 days. And the only saving grace the whole time was there was a Pizza Hut buffet like right next to the hotel. So that was like the highlight of every day was getting up and going to that buffet for lunch.
Well, and Matt and I worked the Pizza Hut right next to the state capitol in Kansas had a buffet every day. So we would limit ourselves to once a week because really you couldn't do more than once.
We had to.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
And usually the Phelps crew was usually right outside, so you got to watch the Phelps protesters.
Oh
yeah,
dinner and a show. I love it.
Dinner and a show. Yes, it's the full pizza experience.
I always thought it was very funny because even as adults, people would be like spying the people, and as soon as they bring out something, like 10 people would go up to the thing and what is that? What is that? And I mean bottom feeders. We were all like fun.
I love a buffet. God, I love that. Okay, 2 more. This is from AP News. Chonkers, the stellar sea lion, draws crowds at San Francisco's Pier 39. Have you guys seen Chonkers?
No, but he's got a great
Google
name.
him. He's adorable. He's a big boy. Someone said he's like a Volkswagen. He's so huge. Chonkers likely came from up north off the coast of Washington or Oregon and is estimated to weigh between 1,500 and 2,000 pounds, said Laura Gill, public programs manager. So if you guys have ever been to Pier 39 in San Francisco, there are sea lions everywhere.
Yeah.
But the infrastructure is only able to hold a certain amount of weight on where they, lay because, sea lions like to lay together. And so every time Chonkers gets up on one of the platforms that they have, you can literally see it start to go into the bay. He's so big.
Awesome.
That's amazing.
It's very cute. It's so cute. It warmed my heart. And then lastly, I have to bring this up because I'm so happy about it. This is from kwtx.com. World's largest Dr. Pepper bottle unveiled at Dr. Pepper Museum. Yay! Ooh. We might have to do a road trip because I've never been.
Somewhere, I'm guessing.
So it's in Waco, Texas, which is where the Dr. Pepper Museum is. And it is, I don't know, a part of the museum's 35th anniversary birthday bash, but it's 23 feet tall and it's fiberglass. It is not full of Dr. Pepper, everyone. So I know that's a little bit of a bummer. It's just for photo op purposes, but I am still very excited about it because it's like the classic Dr. Pepper bottle.
Enough Dr. Pepper to kill the Chonkers.
What was the original filch? It would be the right size for Chonkers. What was it?
Anyway, I'm very excited about it, and I want to go.
I'm excited about it too.
I want to get my picture in front of it.
I really wish when you heard the term Waco, Texas, you thought about Dr. Pepper instead of the other thing you think about. So that would be really great.
I blocked the other thing out, and I just focus on Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. No, I feel like that has to happen based on. I mean, if you don't know, Jessica at one point had I think you still have it. Dr. Pepper made me do it at whatever.
It was my Tumblr. It was my Tumblr and my MySpace. It is still my Instagram handle. Dr. Pepper made me. because I made me do it was too long, and fucking Instagram wouldn't let me do it. So fuck you, Instagram again. So
Bastards. Bastards.
just adding it. I know, fascist. That's hilarious. Fuck you, Zucks. I probably shouldn't say that. I still have stock. Rewind. Anyway, should we plug some things?
Yeah.
All right,
yeah.
let's do it.
I'll go ahead.
Dice?
I'll go ahead. Okay. So again, if you can see Joyce Manor, Military Gun, or They Might Be Giants on tour, you should definitely do that. They Might Be Giants are getting old. We can all agree they're looking a little old.
Yeah, but that
Old.
show is fun as hell. And I got to tell you, I was not expecting to enjoy it as much as I did, and I did. So everyone go out there.
That's good.
It's a great
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah.
I would say, let's see. So I plugged Taskmaster in the previous times because Jason Mantzoukas was on it. Kamal Nanjiani is on this season, the British version of it.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And he's very funny. So that's the English version. I found out there's an American version hosted by the same quizmaster, but who is it? Reggie Watts is the other master.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's on Comedy Central. I can't find it on Paramount, so I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, that's a fun thing. Sugar put out a new single, and I haven't.
Ooh.
And I hadn't heard it. I heard it on the radio today on my little cool radio station.
Nice.
And it is excellent. It is vintage, era perfect Sugar, I have to say.
Wow. Oh, good.
It sounds really good. So anyway, I don't know if there's a new record coming out, but they put out a single, a 7-inch, and but anyway. I watched Evil Genius based on Matt's suggestion, and I must say that I really enjoyed it. Although no, I really enjoyed it. I was a little, I don't know. I didn't know how to feel at the end. Like all these shows, it's a docudrama. It's a documentary. You've plugged it before, right, Matt?
Yeah, I think so. It's been up for 6 or 7 years. It's kind of an older one. It was kind of peak Netflix when they were really doing great. I mean, they still do, but that time frame. But yeah, it's quite good if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's older, but it was a lot of fun. And then I started watching this. It's an Errol Morris series I'd somehow missed called Wormwood on Netflix.
That's really good too. That's excellent. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Okay. Oh, it's really good. It's about the MK Ultra thing and a suicide and a murder and a cover up possibly. I'm halfway through it and I feel good enough about watching it. I like Errol Morris, everything he does anyway. So yeah, it's really so anyway, I highly recommend that. And then I want to plug something that's coming up. I got tickets again to go to Antiques Roadshow. It's in Indianapolis this year. Beth cannot go, so Matt is going with me, and we are going. And I'm going to help. And I'm going to help Matt pick out something. And based on his house and the stuff in his house, this son of a bitch is going to get on Antiques Roadshow, and I'm not. It's irritating as fuck, but he's going to be on TV based on some of his memorabilia he has from video games and computers. I guarantee.
Oh, maybe.
Oh no, you definitely will. You definitely will.
Fun. Now we'll have to look and see what we can take. That'll be fun. I'm not going to take anything. Because
they're making a real point right now to get younger people to watch a show because And so, like, every episode, they have, like, video games, or they have comic books, or they have something. I mean, and they're not even that interesting. They're just trying to get, they're just trying to get younger people to watch.
It doesn't necessarily have to be valuable, ultimately.
No, it just has to be interesting and something.
It's appeal for kids.
Yeah, it's like something they've never seen before. Like, one time they had like a Super Mario cartridge that was specifically made for the tournament they had. So it only did 3 levels, Yeah. And that made the show. So, I mean, anyway. Yeah. So that will be coming up. That will probably be a Jabba Jar Presents as well.
When is that come up?
That's June 1st. So it's
a
couple weeks.
Oh, damn. That's happening soon.
Yeah. So it's coming up pretty fast.
Yes, it is.
So anyway, that's my promo. So anyway.
That's awesome. Will you be driving or flying, Tyson?
They cost about the same. So I don't know. I really don't know.
What adventures await?
Oh my God. I'm already nervous. Okay, great.
Okay, those are my plugs.
Yeah, very good. I've got a couple real quick. A new show on Netflix, I believe, called Legends. And it is
Oh.
a new, I believe it's a mini. It says season one, so maybe they're going to do multiples. But it is about 1990s Britain and kind of a special team of customs agents. Basically, they assembled. It's based on a true story. They say it's based on an untold true story, which I'm not exactly sure what that means. But anyway, they put together this cast, like this crew of like customs agents, and like want them to end the drug crisis in the 90s. Quite good. Kind of reminds me of like kind of a Guy Ritchie type, kind of gritty. Has what's his name in it? He's so good. Let me see. One moment, please. He was the guy. Steve Coogan, who I like.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck yeah.
He's in it. Very good. But my favorite part of it is has like the as a Brit pop enthusiast, the music is fantastic. Like it's just happy Mondays all over the place.
Oh, very
Good
nice.
stuff. Oh, it's fun. Yeah,
Good
it's
deal.
really fun. And then my other plug, I do have an unplug too if we're doing those. This is a new limited series on Netflix as well called Lord of the Flies.
Oh,
I thought
fuck
this was
yeah.
amazingly good. Like I just thought the tone, everything about it, I loved. I loved like the one that came out in the mid '60s, the black and white one. I loved the one
Yep.
that had like Balthazar Getty. You remember that guy
Yeah,
from
yeah.
like the early '90s? There was a remake of it. Piggy's like the main character, and the kid, he's awesome. Like I think they did like an open casting, and they just found this kid, and he's incredible, and he's probably like 10 years old, and it's so good, so good. So watch it. Yeah, those are my plugs for now.
Very nice.
There probably should have been more.
I have a lot. Jesus Christ. I'll run through
Okay.
these really quick.
We got
My
time.
apologies.
Okay.
We're ahead of
Just
schedule.
give like a 5-minute heads up. Okay, so the first one, I feel like I already told you, Tice and Smith, a new animated show on Prime called Kevin. Aubrey Plaza produced it. She also does one of the voices for it. Amy Sedaris is one of the voices. The cast is crazy, and it's quite good. We've watched 3 episodes, I think now. But we got distracted by my next plug, which is something that Tyson already plugged, which is Last One Laughing on Amazon. Uh, Fucking fantastic. I highly recommend to everyone. We just started the Canada one, which isn't as good as the UK, but it's still pretty good. It's got like Tom Green, it's got Dave Foley.
Oh wow.
It's if you are, in a job that is sucking your soul, kind of like us, right? I shouldn't say that. Uh, it's a good way to end the day on a high note. So yes, Tyson was right. Definitely check that out. There's also a show on Netflix hosted by Zach Galifianakis called "This Is a Gardening Show," and it is also quite good. He interviews little kids in that Between Two Ferns style, and it's adorable. And it's also really, educational about gardening at the same time. So he's
cool.
really good in it. There is a new documentary series on HBO Max called The Dark Wizard about free soloist Dean Potter, who is one of Alex Honnold's mentors. It is very good. That is all I'm going to say. I would like to talk about it at some point. I think you both would really like it. This guy does things I didn't even think were possible. And we'll just leave it at that for now. But everyone should check that out. This is a soft plug, rather, new doc series on Netflix called "Should I Marry a Murderer?" Smith, have you heard of this, Tice?
I would say soft plug is appropriate because we
It's
watched
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Well, it looked like I read the thing. Didn't it say it was like she was marrying him to get evidence? Like I was like, know, like the.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really add up. It's weird.
It's very weird, and the woman, she needs to seek a professional help.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
very. I feel very bad for her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
It's
even
kinda
know
like
why I'm plugging it, to
I
be
wanna say
honest.
it's kinda like Stockholm. Well, it's
Because you
interesting.
watched it.
I
Well,
watched it, and it was interesting enough, and I think everyone else should feel awkward about it too. So maybe that's it.
yeah,
Yeah.
we enjoyed it. I mean, it's a quick watch. I think it was like 3 episodes, isn't it? It's kinda
It's
like
not that bad. Yeah, it's super quick. It's not a total waste of your time. It's somewhat interesting. Anyway, I would watch it. I
yeah.
did watch it,
You
so
did
I'm telling you to do it.
Yeah.
And then
Just not
yeah,
enthusiastic.
not really. No, it's a soft one. It is definitely a soft one. Uh and then I watched the roast of Kevin Hart, which is all right. But my favorite part of it was Cheryl Underwood. She is the plug out of that whole roast. She's fucking hilarious in it. And if you guys just want to go to YouTube and put in Cheryl Underwood, you will laugh your ass off. Everybody else was all right, yeah, including Chelsea Handler, who I love, but I don't know. Kevin Hart, he's got a shtick where he gets really angry at people who are talking shit on him and is like, fuck you, stop talking about my height. Like, that's basically the roast. So, anyway, just summed it up there real quick. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but Bjork has started DJing in Iceland at various places, and the videos are fucking phenomenal. It's on my bucket list. I want to go over there. I want to go to one of her DJ sets and one of her weird, crazy outfits and just be in that environment. So funny. So full of hipsters. Bjork is out of her mind. Tice, have you seen some of the footage from these?
No, but I just want to say, having spent a few days in Iceland, mostly in Reykjavik, just dicking around
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
the locals and what. Yeah, no, she's not that weird compared to the locals. So you should definitely go to Iceland, and it kind of makes more sense. She's like, it kind of makes. I mean, she's definitely more eccentric than the average Reykjavikian, but you know, like anyway, yeah, no,
Okay, that's good to know. That makes sense based on everyone you can see in the background. That Bjork in her outfit isn't the weirdest person there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's on brand.
I mean, they have the penis museums there, which we did tour.
Oh shit, that's right. Okay, yeah, gotta hit that up. And then lastly, Jonas and I went to E-Town to watch one of their recordings of Eliza Gilkinson and special guest Jose Gonzalez, who we both love. It was fantastic. We were maybe like 15 to 20 feet away from him with our great seats that we got. And Jonas got the set list, and he also gave him a handshake and got a thumbs up from the little suite.
Nice.
Such a sweet guy. I cried. Jonas cried. Fantastic show. So it should be on E-Town's YouTube page, I think in 4 weeks. They take their time in editing for sure. But it was really fun to just like see him finally. And, you know, they interview him and Erica. So it was just, or Eliza, sorry. But it's really fun to just hear from the artists, and then they all play together at the end, and it's super fun. So anyway, that's it. We have plugged.
Very nice. Very nice.
Do you guys have unplugs?
I do.
Go ahead.
Ooh, okay. Goody.
Yeah, it's not really media related, but I just read about this morning and just kind of infuriated. You know, I like to try to find one thing a day that just infuriates me, and then I get over it, and I'm good. But this one, my unplug this week is John Fetterman. John Fetterman, you guys see this?
Good one.
So 5-6 years ago, sadly, this guy looked like he might be like the future of the Democratic Party. Like, he was a little rough around the edges. He was kind of like a Jesse Ventura kind of character, only, you know. And then like he started having, which I'm not to say bad things. I've struggled with mental health stuff. A lot of people have, but like when you're a senator, you don't get that luxury of like taking time off because like you're struggling with some personal shit. You just don't. Like, you just don't.
You're
like,
right.
fucking resign, give it to somebody else. He did that. He's also become like, he just wears a hoodie and shorts, and like he just look, I'm all for like dressing casual. I am like I hate dressing
but
up.
it's beyond casual. It's sloppy.
It's slovenly. Like it's just
Yeah.
he's just this gross mass of a man. And
Yeah.
now he's basically sort of put himself in the not Rand Paul. What was the
Oh no,
Democrat?
it's
Kind of like
the
the
Joe
Lieberman
Manchin.
role,
He's Joe Manchin.
Manchin role.
Yeah,
It
Oh,
has
yeah.
to be, so he's an attention whore now. Anyway, they had a vote whether or not to retract Orange Julius's war powers, and he voted against it. He let President Trump keep calling the shots on the Iran war, and he's just doing it for attention. He's a piece of shit. He's going to lose his primary. So fuck you, John Fetterman. You're
Yeah.
an embarrassment.
What is
and
it?
like,
What is it about Pennsylvania that keeps electing shitheads like these guys that are just like
I
fucking
don't,
pretend? You know, what's the rhino version of Democrats? I mean, it's just like
I
fucking.
don't know.
Uh,
I don't know. But he's just now, and again, this is gonna I don't know if they've had it's bad, but he's such an idiot, and like I don't know. They need to start calling Democrats are like I was talking to my father this morning, like how inept the Democrats are, and like it's just like things are looking so good this fall that my God, I just can't wait to see what's next because I know they're gonna fuck it up. Something they do.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I
They're
know.
gonna fuck it up. They're
Yup.
gonna. I don't know what they're gonna do. Oh, anyway, that's my unfortunate, not funny plug.
Oh, Tice, you don't have anything
Oh no, I have
before
one.
I.
It's the
Okay.
it's the same unplug
Missouri
I've had.
sounds like
It's the same unplug I've had for oh shit, 14, 15 months.
Okay.
My unplug is eyeballs. Don't use them. They suck.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's a great unplug.
Yeah.
Don't use your eyeballs, kids.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Tice. It fucking sucks. Yeah.
I did miss a plug. Can I just plug something real fast?
Yes, of course.
Go to epicfurious.com. epicfurious.com. Just go there. Expect to spend about 20 minutes. Just do it.
It's pretty fun. I
Just
did.
do it. Okay.
I did. I think it's spent a
Done.
little longer than that. So yeah, it's fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
highly do it.
It's cute.
All right. I have an unplug. So Jonas and I went to see Hokum in the theaters, which is a new horror movie starring Adam Scott.
Oh.
And I would like to read an IMDb review, which sums up my thoughts and feels about this
Right.
movie.
Yeah.
Very
It
good.
is 5 out of 10 stars. Weak. At no point did I come to care about the outcome of any of the characters. The folk story is almost non existent. I have no idea what these other reviews are referring to. This isn't folk just because it's in Ireland and involves a witch. The horror was all secondary. There is no character development. This is very true. Beyond the minimum required to establish a self forgiveness arc that resolves for no particular reason. The only hokum is the plot.
Wow. Very nice.
Fantastic. Just don't waste your money. Wait until it's streaming because it's Adam Scott, and I did like Adam Scott in it, but it is
I love Adam Scott, but
not a
it's got like
great.
an 89% on Rotten Tomatoes too.
It's
so
bullshit, dude. I'm just telling it.
Oh,
Like
it happens.
it's
It happens. It
yeah.
happens. When there's like an IMDb like Rotten Tomatoes disparity, almost always.
Very
That's
much so.
true. Yes.
Yeah,
Almost.
that's true.
You're right,
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's weird how that worked out, right? It's like I have noticed that too. It's very strange. But something about IMDb, they kind of like hone in on a little bit harder than
yeah, one of my
so.
long term projects. I have one of my things that I will never get done, but I want to do an analysis of like 100 movies with Rotten Tomato reviews and basically reveal that it's all a fucking scam because I do think it is a scam. Like I do think
I would agree with you. I really do. Yeah.
I think it's a scam, and I think because it's all subjective, right? Like it's like that was a positive or negative review. It's very
That's true,
subjective.
yeah.
What I would love to do is they're like do like kind of like I don't know, but anyway, that's
It's like if it's a 3 out of 5, it's a positive. If it even though it's a 3 out of 5, it's a weak 3 out of 5 because they like the music, right?
Right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Yeah.
But those guys get paid for that shit, so I guess I can't.
Yes, they do.
Say
They do probably by production companies even marketing their fucking films. Yeah.
Because one thing is like anymore is that like if there's not a Rotten Tomatoes review and it's like that, like if they haven't have a rating and it's coming out like that
On
week,
Friday.
it means it sucks. It means it sucks. It means they
Yeah.
knew it sucked. They
For
didn't want to
sure.
reveal.
Yep.
So anyway, yeah. Well, I'm sorry that movie wasn't any good, but
It's all right. Adam Scott did us dirty, so it's fine. I gotta take it up with him.
Watch Party Down again. Just watch Party Down again.
I know. Or Parks and Rec.
Or Parks
still
and
love
Rec.
him. It's fine. Get
Paul
over
Rudd's
it.
roommate. Paul Rudd's roommate. No, the roommate. Like I remember all that thing. Do you guys remember that?
A little bit, yeah.
I do, but also John Hamm is in the midst of all of that. They have like a throuple going on. He is.
I can say that Paul Rudd grew up very close to my house. He grew up in this neighborhood and went to the high school like 2 blocks away from my house.
Oh yeah.
Way?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I have a friend. Who went to high school with him, and I was like, "What was he like in high school?" She's like, "Oh, he's so fake. He was like Ducky from Pretty in Pink."
Oh no!
It's like, well, of course he was. She was like, he was a theater kid. I'm like, yeah. And of course, my friend was a goth kid, so they weren't gonna run into each other.
They weren't gonna run in the same circles.
No.
Yeah. Okay. That's too bad. All right. Well, always a pleasure, guys.
On time. Yeah, I know.
Yay! Wow, with like 6 minutes to spare. Shit.
I want. Since we have 6 minutes, 5 minutes. I want to. So I sent out the missive on Sunday. I think I was like, guys, I want to watch some trash. Tell me what to watch. And Matt's like, watch Evil Genius, and I watched it. And then he's like, he sent me something I assume you vibe coded, which was Matt has built and maintained a database of true crime documentaries.
All kinds of documentaries. It's just like weird off the wall.
I forgot about this.
What I did was I did this a couple of months ago, but I had like when I try to remember something, I'm sure I'm not the only person that does this. When I like want to remember something on my phone, I take a screenshot of it. Yeah. And I've done that for 15 plus years. And so what I did is I wrote a script to basically go in and grab the names of like every single documentary I've ever like captured to want to watch, put it into a list and categorized it. And so now I have like this ultimate, like more documentaries than I'll ever have time to watch. But if you want a copy, reach out. I'll send you my ultimate guide. I think it even calls itself the ultimate guide to weird and wacky documentaries or something to that effect. So place to start. You still need to watch that Tickled movie too, by the way. That's the one that's the most demented documentary I think I've ever seen. Have you seen Tickled?
Oh, no shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's out there. Like, don't look, go in cold, but it's weird.
Okay. All right.
I couldn't find it on IMDb, which I thought was weird. Anyway, that's
that's weird.
Anyway, but I'm gonna watch it.
Maybe I made it all up. I don't know. It's weird.
Oh, all right, guys. Well, always a pleasure.
Yes,
Here
it was.
we go. What is Tyson doing?
Oh yeah.
So mine's pretty weak. Mine's pretty weak today. But do you guys remember the raccoon hat?
I do.
Yeah. So I didn't move it. But my cat loves it, and so I'm just gonna show them.
Oh, that's so precious.
You killed it.
Love it.
That's good.
That is good.
Wow.
That's a good way to wrap things up.
It really is.
Bye, everyone.
How does he sleep this shit? Boom.